What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA Saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you the latest news directly related to our story. I will show you how hypothetical civil Rico lawsuit might affect our case. I will show you what should we focus on for upcoming couple of days. And on top of that, I will show you some thoughts regarding the new lawsuit that might affect MMTLP community. And before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family. Because for now it is very difficult to find useful information for the community. And that is why we have to spread this information to as many people as we can in order to win this battle. So just hit the like button for YouTube algorithm. So let's start with Mark Basile tweet. He wrote just several hours ago this. Due Diligence and I will be co-hosting an upcoming space to discuss a hypothetical civil RICO lawsuit against certain RICO culpable persons and what that could look like in connection with allowing market manipulation in the public markets. You will need a notepad, a pen and a good glass of wine or a few chilled beers, because this will be deep. Stay tuned for the announcement. And I have to say that when I wrote this tweet for the first time, I thought that Mark Basile will file another lawsuit, a civil RICO lawsuit against some persons who might be responsible for this type of violations. But when I dug deeper, I realized that it is not the case. And let me show you some comments on this tweet. Zach14 wrote, is this gonna speed up or slow down resolution? Mark respond, that's irrelevant, it's just a discussion on a hypothetical, that's all. And Jay Spores wrote, knowing how this community likes to blow up hypothetical ideas and treat them as fact, is this really a good idea? And Mark respond, that's on them. I have had a lot of RICO questions asked and figured I would provide a mini seminar on this subject and perhaps use a hypothetical example of what one would look like. And this means it is not a real case that might be filed by Mark Basile in foreseeable future. It is just his thoughts about hypothetical civil lawsuit, civil RICO lawsuit. And that is why please do not try to force this news as the fact that we will have another lawsuit. No. We still have, we are basically at the same spot where we were previously. We have several lawsuits, we have several requests to release the blue sheets and nothing more. And we have to focus on the completely different actions. So, and LV4U asked this, will this space be recorded? And Mark Basile respond, no. This means if you want to attend on this space call, you have to follow free commercials and Mark Basile, because we don't know the exact date when this space call will take place. And if you want to know more, just follow them and make some notes during this upcoming space call. So let me show you further what should we focus on right now. Junk Savvy wrote this tweet just several hours ago, and she wrote, Congressional outreach opportunity. Congress heads back to Washington, D.C. next week. 3 more days to reach out to your local representatives. Call and make your appointment today. This weekend is the last chance for town halls and community events until their next break. Remember, the MMTLP fiasco is at its core. Either retail investors were defrauded with counterfeit shares or not. Release the blue sheets hold the answers. Congress gave SEC and FINRA their authority to regulate and to protect investors. They have failed. Congress needs to use their authority to subpoena the blue sheets. And she also added recommended documentation. So, first of all, your personal MMTLP story, plus this video that was made by MMTLP Studios include in your letter. Plus another video regarding naked shorting in general include in your letter. FOIA authentication 1 to 3 in chart, FOIA email from December the 5th, 2022 in chart, MMTLP corporate action from December the 6th, 2022, again in chart, LTR from TDA Ameritrade announcing close position only in chart, plus corporate action from December the 8th in chart, plus FINRA explanation for U3 hold in chart. And I have to say that this is quite important information that you should know in order to represent to your congressman. So, and let me show you that just yesterday, let me show you this, I announced this meeting that took place just yesterday. And right now we have another one, let me show you this one, that the next meeting will be next Saturday for a town hall meeting in Robinson. Pete Sessions will share updates on recent legislation and current events. He looks forward to hearing from you. And this is another meeting where you can meet with Pete Sessions, and you probably know that Pete Sessions, one of the congressmen who is aware of our situation and who allegedly might help us in the near-term perspective. So, let me show you another tweet that I covered yesterday, and it was the response to Gary Gensler's tweet that he wrote on July the 7th, and he said, "This military consumer month, check out the resources we have on investor.gov to help you grow your savings, invest wisely and avoid fraud. These resources are helpful to new recruits, existing service members, etc., etc." So, and I've also quoted you this tweet with 123 known veterans, including 58 disabled veterans and 13 active duty, owning 2,139,398 shares of MMTLP. Your credibility for consumer protection is short. You've had 210 days to fix the problem and known about this issue for 1 year and 9 months without so much as mentioned. Fix. And I've told you about this tweet because these people, these veterans, might be affected with this problem. And let me show you that one of our community members, Syntax Queen of the Metaverse, was affected by this situation. She wrote 11 hours ago this: "My dad is in the ICU. I thought he was going to be okay, but things turned. They had to do CPR for 5 to 7 minutes. I am flying back home. This hurts." And let me show you that she also added in response to this tweet this information just several hours ago. "I'm literally trying to get home to my dad who is passing. He is an army veteran / Green Beret. We are an active duty military family, and we had our money stolen from us when FINRA initiated the U3 hold. I'm trying to figure out the airplane ticket, my husband driving with the kids, what to do with the dogs, lodging, etc. All these things would have been much less stressful if I had not had my money stolen from me. Emergencies are expensive, but I need to do whatever I can to say goodbye to my dad. And yes, my money was stolen because the listing of MMTLP was done illegally, no 211 F6, and it didn't meet the exemption criteria. You and FINRA have engaged in fraud, and military families are suffering because of it. And I'm very sorry about her death, and I think this situation literally is heartbreaking for all of us. And this is the huge problem not only for veterans, but for everybody who was basically trapped in this situation. And definitely, we have to solve this problem. And to solve it, please share this video with your friends and family. And by this action, we can attract more attention to this situation, and eventually it will help us to win this battle. So, let me show you another quite interesting news from Richard Hofman. He is one of our headliners who filed a lawsuit and who is in the process of arbitration with Fidelity. And on my previous video, I've told you about his thoughts regarding the JRKC case, and he wrote this tweet 9 hours ago. "I really think that the JRKC case before Supreme Court may lead to enhanced rights for retail as well as limiting immunity defenses. And in my opinion, this tweet is very important for us because Richard has a huge experience in this type of litigations, and he basically knows what he's talking about. And I have to say that if you don't know what does the Jarkesi case mean, just follow his Twitter account, Rahro999, or follow his YouTube channel, Not Legal Advice, KNOT, where he describes his thoughts regarding this case and how it might affect the MMTLP story. On top of that, 5 hours ago, he wrote this: Supreme Court Sunday night at 7 Eastern Time. JR and I, maybe a Mr. Guest, will have another live stream discussing various issues. Join us, and he added several invites to people from Twitter. And I have to say that if you follow his channel, you know that these type of live streams are very interesting and very useful. And I think the upcoming live stream will be even more important because of this previous tweet and because of the Jarkesi case. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys until next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.